to be. I'm not ready to give up the fight.
Hey, somebody lying, dog. We gotta get to the meat of this shit. Of life. Life's a play with no rehearsal. Come for your role. No snow. Cause the devil is a liar. I'm telling you the truth. It's all in what you do. Barbershop conversation, man. Feel free, hit the subscribe, but don't forget to join my Patreon, man. Click the link in the description box below. I'm actually in the process of, oh man, I'm making a deal that's gonna change. So here's what I'm doing. In case you guys don't know, I'm gonna do a long form video on this, but just a nutshell. I'm buying this building to hold for 10 years, right? And in 10 years, I'm gonna buy a school, open up a school, because I really want to go back to teaching at some point, right? And I don't want to work for no one else. So what I'm gonna do is have an after school program or a school, and I'm gonna open that whole up in the heart of Los Angeles, man. So that's where my heart's at. In the next 10, 15 years, you guys definitely can expect that, man. Give back to your community, man. For real, for real. So anyways, man, let's jump back into this. It's still that one interview, and I just saw Blue Blood's response video. And yeah, I'm just gonna go a step further. And this is why y'all come to my channel. It's a V12. Double check the details. Gotta cross my T's and dot my I's or I can't sleep well. I'm telling you, man, nothing gets by Frederick Hawthorne. Blue Blood told one half of the story, and I'm gonna give you the whole story. Kenny Porter didn't say we want to fight. He says they want to fight, but they got permission to go to the other side of the street and negotiate. Make the phone call, Bob. That's the quote of the past 2 weeks, right? That's the quote of the past 2 weeks. And Shawn Porter tells Behind the Gloves, Fernando Pimentel, that you got to come over here to where the party's at. Where the party at? So Shawn Porter is saying come to PBC. And Kenny Porter is saying they go over to Top Rank. These are all facts and all quotes, right? They said Al Heyman was at the meeting with Shawn Porter. And yet Shawn Porter is not saying the same thing his father is saying. Come on, man. I don't know if this is a duck or avoidance. No one wants to fight each other. This is just smoke. But that's the honest truth at the end of the day. You know what I mean? I would agree with Blue Blood when he says, just make the damn fight. Can we just make the damn fight? Can y'all just fight each other? Can the best just fight the best and everyone's happy at the end of the day? Because let's call a spade a spade. I'm going to break it down for you, Shawn, and I'm going to play the role of your manager real quick. You got 4 money fights in the welterweight division on PBC. Danny Garcia, Earl Spence, Manny Pacquiao, and Keith Thurman. Danny Garcia is not fighting you. He's fighting Southpaw next, right? Danny Garcia, he's fighting Manny Pacquiao or Earl Spence. Team Pacquiao is 100% not fighting you. They don't even mention your name. A representative of Pacquiao's team called you a peasant. 3, you didn't have a rematch clause with Earl Spence. So Earl Spence is definitely not fighting you because he wants to unify because he has a limited time at the welterweight division. That leaves one opponent for you by the name of Keith Thurman, who's 100% going to fight a tune-up fight before he fights someone else because that's just his MO. You have one hope and one opponent, and his name go by the name of Keith Thurman. But let's play intelligent businessman. Let's play intelligent businessman right here, right now. Let's do it. You telling everyone to come to the other side of the street, but you have no fights on that side of the street. Let's call a spade a spade. You've already exhausted those resources, right? You've exhausted all the money in your savings account, right? They're not going to fight you, all right? And that's just being pragmatic, looking at this from 50,000 feet. When in actuality, in my humble opinion, you need to go to the other side of the street to get paid. You understand what and what I mean get paid? You're obviously gonna get paid for your craft. You're an upper echelon fighter, but you're not going to get paid the dollars you want to get paid fighting as a co-main event because you're not a main event fighter because you don't sell the tickets that will push people to the ticket to purchase tickets, right? Not unless you fight in Brooklyn where there's already a built-in audience for you to be the main event. But outside of Brooklyn, I don't see you selling tickets in Las Vegas, and obviously with the experiment and what's that shit at StubHub, it's not going. Even when people were giving away tickets for you to come to the fight, people didn't want to go, and 4 seats for that matter. You understand what I'm saying? So what I'll say is this, Shawn. I'm not an expert at this. I just believe in common sense. I'm just a firm believer in common sense. Is if you want to get paid, you need to sign. Not sign. You need to fight over at Top Rank. And you say, "What the hell am I talking about, Fred?" Here's the catch. You need to go to the other side of the street, fight for. You negotiate the deal. I don't care what that deal is. You negotiate that deal. And 2, if you win, if you beat, here's the catch. If you beat and if you win, it goes into a 2-fight deal with with your option with a rematch clause, which will most likely be in if you win. It turns into a 3-fight deal if you win. Here's a 3-fight deal. All right. And you can negotiate. And for those of you who dumb motherfuckers who never negotiated a deal, everything in life is negotiable. All right. If you don't believe me, whether she's working at a bank in a high rise in downtown USA, or whether she's in a strip club, everything is negotiable. Okay, whether it takes you 10 dinners or $1,000, you know what I mean? It's the same thing. All right. Now, what I'll say is this, and fight. No, don't do that. It's gonna break. Fight. Fight Terrence Crawford. I'm not even gonna do it. But the fact of the matter, I only want to get into the details because what do I know about this shit? I mean, you probably got the best manager in the game, right? You know what I mean? He's the one that didn't get a rematch call. I'm not even gonna tell you how to make the deal done, but if you read between the lines, you got it. But there's a key component that can guarantee you 3 fights at maximum pay. And I know the language of it. I don't know how to get the deal done, but I know the language of it. So anyways, man, at the end of the day, Shawn Porter say, "Come to my side of the street." And Kenny Porter says, Al Heyman gave us permission to go to the other side of the street. Somebody's lying. The devil's in the details, yo. Detail. Double check the details. Gotta cross my T's and dot my I's or I can't sleep well. And obviously it's a slow day in boxing. You know what I mean? So that motherfucking interview by Shawn Porter is dominating the news media. So anyways, man, that's the full scope of it. At the end of the day, we want the fights. Shawn Porter and Terrence Crawford avoiding each other by giving mixed signals, by giving us mixed landing spots. You understand? By he's the longitude, he's the latitude, and they never want to cross. I have no idea. But at the end of the day, we just want the best fighting the best. And Shawn Porter and Terrence Crawford, y'all need each other. Y'all old folks need soft shoes. Y'all need each other. You understand? Like a cheating husband needs a condom. Y'all need each other. Barbershop conversations, man. Y'all have a splendid day. And it's time to go get Lincoln from school, Kiki. It's time to go get Lincoln from school. You want to go put your shoes on? Go put your shoes on. All right. Barbershop conversations, man. Feel free, hit the subscribe button. That's the truth, man. And this is why y'all come to my channel, because I read through all that shit.
Let my 10 to B12. Double check the details. Gotta cross my T's and dot my I's or I can't sleep well.
Shout out to Nep. Shout out to KB24. Love y'all, man. Barbershop conversation. I'm going to do a piece of artwork. It's going to be done by the end of this summer. Ooh, man. I already got it done. Man, my house going to be like hundreds of thousands of dollars of artwork when I'm done with this shit. Barbershop conversations, man. Feel free to hit the subscribe button. I'll talk to you guys soon. Peace.